This video is to announce the Tulare County Community Wildfire Protection Plan, or CWPP. Tulare County Resource Conservation District has contracted SWCA environmental consultants to develop the 2022 Tulare County CWPP. A CWPP is used to identify and mitigate wildfire hazards to communities. The 2022 CWPP will build upon collaborative interagency efforts to reduce wildfire risk by reviewing and identifying new priority areas for wildfire protection efforts. CWPPs are made to fit the communities of which they were created to protect. Therefore, community insight is incredibly valuable, and we would like to let the public know about the project as well as ways to get involved and provide feedback. Wildfire continues to be a threat to communities across the United States. In the last few years, most Western states have experienced the largest wildfires in their histories. Wildfires with a broad range of sizes and locations have destroyed hundreds of homes. The cost to suppress wildfires across the nation typically exceeds $2 billion annually. Tulare County is no stranger to wildfire. As you are likely aware, during the past few years, Tulare County has experienced numerous fires which prompted evacuation orders and destroyed homes. In recognition of this threat, many communities have worked to develop community wildfire protection plans, bringing together many stakeholders to develop strategies to mitigate the occurrence and effects of wildfire. The purpose of this presentation is to share with you the benefits and requirements of a community wildfire protection plan, as well as to let you know how to get involved. The CWPP planning process promotes collaboration and facilitates community dialogues through public and stakeholder engagement, as well as a final document which shapes the vision of how current and future risk reduction activities can help to mitigate the risk of wildfire in Tulare County. Several communities in Tulare County have developed such plans, demonstrating an awareness and concern for wildfire hazard which should be applauded. Because wildfires often threaten areas much larger than individual communities, it is critically important that planning for the occurrence of wildfire occurs within communities and between communities. In recognition of the advantages of a broader scope of wildfire preparation, multi-jurisdictional agencies, organizations, and residents have joined together to develop this plan, the Tulare County Community Wildfire Protection Plan. This larger scale of planning increases the level of coordination and cooperation among stakeholders, which can lead to broader and more efficient wildfire risk mitigation measures. This CWPP is a county-wide strategic plan with goals for creating a safer wildland-urban interface community. The plan is accompanied by report annexes that address specific issues and projects by jurisdiction and stakeholder organizations to support the strategic goals. SWCA uses the Healthy Forest Restoration Act to guide the creation of CWPPs. The Tulare County CWPP will meet the requirements of the HFRA by having been developed collaboratively by multiple agencies at the state and local levels in consultation with federal agencies and other interested parties, prioritizing and identifying fuel reduction treatments and recommending the types and methods of treatments to protect at-risk communities and pertinent infrastructure, suggesting multi-party mitigation, monitoring, and outreach, recommending measures and action items that residents and communities can take to reduce the ignitability of structures. The CWPP will contain a wealth of information for government, agency, and community planning activities. This plan may serve as the wildfire basis for future updates of local hazard mitigation plans, providing a much greater level of detail on wildfire issues and solutions than is often found in such plans. It also provides a supportive element for obtaining funding for identified projects, education, and outreach and equipment. Together with the core team, SWCA has identified physical hazards in the county which increase wildfire risk, community values that are at risk from wildfire, and recommendations and treatments that are tailored specifically for the planning area so that they are implementable and address the challenges of the county. The final plan will be the result of a community-wide wildland fire protection planning process and the compilation of documents, reports, and data developed by a wide array of contributors. The CWPP should be treated as a living document to be updated approximately every 2 years. The plan should be revised to reflect changes, modifications, or new information that may contribute to an updated CWPP. Tulare County will continue to grow and change, and the nature and risk of wildfire will continue to evolve as well. This will occur not only due to local issues, such as new developments near the wildland-urban interface, but also because of large-scale factors such as the influence of a changing climate and weather patterns. This CWPP is a critically important part of an ongoing process that will enable the residents of Tulare County to meet the current and future challenges associated with wildfire. Tulare County has a very strong team of firefighters who work arduously and cooperatively to protect the life and property of the citizens. But without property owners taking on some of the responsibility of reducing fire hazards in and around their homes and business property, these resources are severely stretched. Without reduction of fire hazards by property owners before a fire occurs, it may be impossible for firefighters to safely defend structures when wildfire threatens an area. We hope you will not only contribute to this planning process, but also use the CWPP to learn about methods to reduce risk on your own property and ensure it is as safe as possible for firefighters. The Tulare County Community Wildfire Protection Plan acknowledges the efforts of the CWPP core team, who without their ongoing contributions, expertise, and commitment to wildfire preparedness in Tulare County, this CWPP would not have been developed. Thank you for your time on behalf of SWCA and the Tulare County Resource Conservation District. Please scan the QR code to fill out our community survey. The draft CWPP will be available for public review in February 2022. Please stay tuned for more information about reading the plan and providing your comments. Feel free to email us at tularecountycwpp@swca.com with questions and comments.